assignment you're going to work on now is working with typography. And typography is basically any words you see on the screen and then their associated fonts, how big they are, what kind of colors they use, things like that. So it's all about the words and how they appear on the screen. There's this really great video you could watch if you'd like to learn more about typography. But basically you're taking words and bringing them to life by using different fonts. You'll notice in this one we've got some serif and sans serif fonts. Serif fonts they look more traditional, more classical, maybe more old-fashioned. They have hard edges like this. And sans serif fonts are the more modern, the latest ones, and they've got more rounded edges. So what you're going to do first is find an inspirational quote. I ask you please just use this site to do the quote instead of going off and trying to find a random quote. I'm sure you'll find something in here. There's plenty of them. Once you find one, go ahead and click on it so you have access to it like this. And then you're going to go back. You also need a color scheme for this, so make sure you grab a color scheme and take a screenshot as usual. Since I have today in it, I know I want yellow as part of my color scheme. Maybe I'll go with that. I'm going to take a screenshot of that, but I'm also going to leave it up so I have access to it. And then finally, I'm going to open up Pixlr. Now we want the image to be fairly large, so 1024 by 768. So when I do this, I'm going to create new image, and then I'm going to select that preset. Now I can start with a white background, or I could drop color in. If I wanted to drop color in now, maybe I'll drop this color in. This is where I go substitute it. And then I have my bucket here. And then when I want a piece of text, I click here. Obviously, I need that to be a different color. I'm going to start with yellow. And then I can go get my quote. Now, I definitely want best today to be yellow, and I want to highlight that. So I'm going to type best today here. And then I can make the size bigger. I can change the font to something, what I would want to look for is something cheerful. I don't have a lot of time to look for something now, so I'll just pick something random, but you probably want to pay more attention. And then as you notice, it's created this new layer over here, so if I click my move tool, I can move that text around anywhere I want. So it doesn't matter what order you take the text in, you can take it in different order. So the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. So I'm going to do tomorrow as its own word. I'm going to go back to text, tomorrow, and then I want that to be green. And I would probably choose a different font, something to make it look a little different. And again, I can move it around. And then I can add the other text around it as I see fit. When you are done for the day, this is a 2-day project, so you don't need to finish it up the first day. But when you're done during this class, what you want to do is File, Save, and you want to save it as a PXD, not a PNG at this point. That will save the layers. If you don't do that, it's gonna take all these layers and mush them down, and then you won't be able to move them around. Once you're ready to save it final, for the very final time, then you'll save it as a PNG. All right, that's all I have for now. Good luck.